Elizabeth, and I'm going to show you my favorite way of putting on Jamberries. The first thing I'm going to do actually is I'm going to show you how to remove. So I'm going to use some nail polish remover. I've already put it in a bowl. You can also use, for the non-toxic, some oil. Olive oil or coconut oil works great. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to break the seal around the jam. So I'm going to use this little orange stick. It comes our application kit. I'm going to break the seal. You can also use your fingernail, because through daily life you're going to be able to put your fingers in all types of substances, including oil, and it won't do a thing. So you have to break the seal to get it underneath there. And then you're just going to push the substance, either the oil or the nail polish remover, underneath the wrap to break the seal. And that's it. I've been wearing Jamberries for almost 6 months now, and you can tell that my nail is not damaged at all. So that's all it takes for removal. Really, really easy. Okay, so there's only 2 steps to prep your nail for Jamberry. You're going to take an orange stick and you're going to push back your cuticle. Then you're going to use either nail polish remover or rubbing alcohol to remove all the oils from your fingernail, as well as to disinfect them. You're going to, and this is a sheet that I already cut up a little bit, but you're going to find a nail wrap that fits your nail. I'm going to choose one that's slightly smaller than my nail, because you don't want to touch your cuticle or the skin on the side, because if it does, it will start to lift. Cut it out. A lot of times people will either cut it in half or cut it in thirds, depending on how long your nail is. Then you're going to take the rounded part and put it down towards your cuticle. I'm going to separate the plastic from the wrap, and you have it like this. Once you have it on, you're going to line it up at the base of your cuticle. You're going to use your other finger to hold it down. You're going to lightly push to make sure you chose the right size. If you put it on crooked, this is the point at which you can use your orange stick again. Lift it back up. Do not touch the back of the wrap, because the oil from your fingers will transfer and make it not stick. You can line it back up and then press it down. At this point, you're going to use the rubber cuticle pusher, also comes in the application kit. You're going to seal your edges really well, because that again is where you'll get lifting if stuff can get underneath it. Hold it with one finger and tug lightly straight out. This will get rid of any wrinkles. Once you've done that, again, smooth a little bit around the edges. Then I'm going to take some scissors. I'm going to cut off the excess. I turn my finger towards myself where I can see where my nail is, and I cut off the excess. Once you do that, you're going to apply your heat source. This is the Jamberry heater. It applies really nice, even heat, and you're going to make sure it gets really hot. I always say until it's a little uncomfortable. I'm going to apply pressure, because heat and pressure are key to making Jamberries stick. Heat and pressure, heat and pressure, heat and pressure. If you remember nothing else, remember that. Then I'm going to show you a little trick. It's called the Baggie trick. You take a normal Ziploc baggie and you wrap it around your finger so that's tight. Put it back in front of the heat and use your other finger to really smooth down and put some pressure. This also helps get out wrinkles and allows you to withstand a little hotter heat. Once that's done, you're going to let your Jamberry cool. Some people put an ice pack on it to let it cool. Some people just let the air dry it. And the only last step you're going to do is you are going to file it downward at a 90-degree angle if you have any excess at your tip. You don't want to get too aggressive with your filing, or you're going to have jagged edges. Once you've done a downward 90-degree and gotten all your excess off, that is the very last step. And at this point, this full-size cuticle oil comes in our application kit, and you can apply that right around your edges so that they don't look dry or jagged. And that, my dear, is all you do. So my most important and helpful tip that you need to know is that Jamberries will last a really long time if you know what you're doing. So you need to make sure that you don't expose them to submerged water for at least 4 hours after putting them on, to give them time to cure. I always recommend doing mine like right before bed. That way they can rest all night before you expose them to the craziness of your life. I put oil on a baby. I do lots of dishes. I do all types of crazy stuff around the house, lots of cleaning, and mine hold up. But that's because I let them rest at night. So don't get in the shower and don't do dishes right after putting them on, okay? And I'll see you later. Thanks.